This courtroom showdown starts with pure defiance. A defendant walks in claiming the court has no jurisdiction, refuses legal representation, and challenges the entire system. But here's the twist: this judge isn't playing along. What unfolds is a tense legal battle where confidence meets courtroom reality. Will this strategy backfire, or is there more to his argument than meets the eye? Stay locked in, because this one escalates fast.
That's your notice for your next
Court calls case People versus Tariq Day.
The Michigan Conatra, Senior Assistant Prosecuting Attorney for the People.
Hello, Tariq Samara Tariq Day here.
Already, Judge Torsho Fleeser, Assistant Public Defender, on behalf of Mr. Day.
He's there. Can you turn on your camera, sir?
I don't have any contract with a public defender's office.
You what?
I don't have any contract with the public defender's office to represent me.
You don't have a contract with them?
Correct.
Yes, Judge. I reached out to Mr. Day to try to help pre-try this case.
Is this going to be a Bellinger's thing?
I think so, Judge.
Okay, go for it.
My understanding is that he had enough counsel that he's going to have, I believe, on his file. And I wish him good luck if that's the case, but I don't see another attorney here, so I don't know what's going on, Your Honor.
No,
Mr. Day?
I'm defending myself. I told him that I would notify the court that I relieved him of any implied obligations to this case.
So you're going to represent yourself?
I'm defending myself, correct.
Okay, then you need to be here. Now.
Well, as I told the court, I requested a Zoom hearing because I have COVID. So there's no way I can.
In a vehicle with a hat on, no mask. Oh.
I am inside my vehicle right now.
What'd you say?
I said yes, because I'm inside my vehicle right now. I work outside. I'm away from the general public.
Did you go to the hospital regarding the COVID diagnosis?
Excuse me?
Have you been to the doctor regarding the COVID diagnosis?
It's against my religion.
Okay, so here's what you're going to do. Then I'm going to say, okay, you've got COVID. I want you here. When's our last block? 3 o'clock today. Wear a mask if you're going to represent yourself.
I can't make that. Is there a later date?
Oh, yeah, you can. 3 o'clock.
3:30, I can make that.
I'll be here at 3 o'clock.
Well, I'll be there at 3:30, and if there's any issue, then
okay. And at 3 o'clock, I may issue a bench warrant. Be here at 3 o'clock. I'll pass this matter. Thank you.
There's no bench warrant to be issued because this court didn't have.
Okay, I'll determine that at 3 o'clock.
The court
See
didn't
you at
have.
3 o'clock. Thank you.
This court does not have jurisdiction.
You're welcome, Mr. Feaster. Cut his line. Folks, why don't we do this? Give me about 3 minutes. I'm going to take a recess, then I'm going to come back because everything's going downhill, and it's those two guys' fault talking to each other. Court is in recess.
All rise.
Let's call the case People State of Michigan versus Tariq.
Right here, things start getting interesting and a bit chaotic. The defendant is using a mix of what's often referred to as sovereign citizen-style arguments, talking about contracts, jurisdiction, and refusing representation. But legally speaking, courts don't operate on personal contracts with defendants. Jurisdiction comes from law, not agreement. The judge, on the other hand, is trying to maintain control while keeping the process moving forward. Notice how quickly the tone shifts from confusion to authority. This is a classic courtroom clash, personal belief versus established legal procedure. Now here's a question for you. Do you think representing yourself in a serious felony case is a bold move or a risky mistake waiting to happen?
Day.
Michigan Conatra, Senior Assistant Prosecuting Attorney for the People.
What's your name?
Tariq Samar Tariq Ade, the executive of the Tariq Samar Tariq Ade Living Trust. Glad owner Tariq Ade, Wilson Estate.
Sir, you indicated that you wish to represent yourself on this matter.
Yes,
All right, you understand at your arraignment, you were given the charges that were filed, have been filed against you?
I was given a charge. So if there were any additional, I was not given those charges. The only charge I got was a fleeing and eluding,
Fleeing and eluding third degree.
third degree, correct. And if anything else was tallied onto that, and I was not told.
Okay. I have one charge.
Okay.
That is a felony punishable by up to 5 years incarceration and $1,000 fine plus court costs. The Secretary of State would be required upon your conviction to suspend your license for a period of 1 year. You understand that, sir?
I do, but I have some questions.
As soon as I get through this, you have indicated that you wish to represent yourself. I have to advise you that there are some dangers in you representing yourself. You understand that, sir?
I do comprehend.
And you understand that if you proceed to represent yourself, that the court is not going to assist you to understand the procedures or anything regarding the court proceeding, that you will be responsible for that, and I will be holding you to the same standard that I would be holding the attorneys in the room in terms of even ruling on evidence or anything along those lines in regard to the procedure and the process. You understand that, sir?
Correct. I comprehend.
All right. You also, so I will ask you again, do you still continue to wish to represent yourself in this matter?
Yes, I will be defending myself.
You understand also, sir, that should you change your mind and could not afford to hire an attorney and wish to be represented by an attorney, the court would consider making sure that you are afforded counsel. You understand that?
I comprehend.
How do you wish to proceed on this matter, sir?
First, I want to like an oral motion for dismissal based on the fact of the lack of probable cause and also the lack of a personal and subject matter jurisdiction based on the fact that this is a trust matter from the name to the private conveyance that was stolen by the third party, Wall Street Towing, and impounded on the colorful law actions of Officer Trowbridge of the Washtenaw County Sheriff's Department. Also, I have not been able to, as of Constitution Amendment 6, being able to face my accuser, with the state of Michigan being a fictitious entity and there's no injured party, there's no crime that has been committed. And again, to the probable cause of the initial stop and the arrest cannot be proven. There was no probable cause for the arrest or stop. There was no warrant on hand for the arresting officer to conduct an arrest. And even more so, again, as I stated, this is trust property, so this court doesn't have jurisdiction to adjudicate over the foreign trust.
Done. Finished?
Oh, no, actually, I was also moving to place you and the clerk as fiduciaries over the trust. And I'll be able to supply you all with the adequate assurance, certificate of security to settle and offset the charges.
Okay. Well, you will be doing nothing to me and nothing to my clerk. So whatever that motion was, that's denied. As to your other motion regarding all of that, quite frankly, it doesn't make any sense. We haven't even had the probable cause hearing. There will be a determination at the next stage as to whether or not there's probable cause regarding.
This is the Nirnayak moment of the hearing. The judge clearly shuts down the defendant's arguments, labeling them premature and legally irrelevant at this stage. Here's the key takeaway: courtroom procedure matters. Claims about lack of jurisdiction, trust ownership, or no injured party don't override the structured legal process, especially before a probable cause hearing even takes place. The judge is essentially saying, you're arguing the wrong things at the wrong time. And that's critical. Timing and legal grounding can make or break a defense. Ultimately, the case moves forward, with the defendant still choosing to represent himself, a decision that could have serious consequences down the line. So what do you think? Was the defendant standing his ground, or digging himself deeper? Backhand index pointing right. If you found this case as shocking as we did, make sure to hit that like button, share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more jaw-dropping courtroom breakdowns.